When you speak of national dishes, if rice isn't on the menu, then you haven't started. So what rice got to do with it? The world, they say, has become a global village. Hence the reason countries are creating blocks for synergy even when they are separating. Anyway, don't mind Britain that want to exit, yet they want a concession. That's a discussion for another day. Just recently, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria announced that if we close our borders for a year, we can achieve rice sufficiency. I hear you say, We are weekly inundated with reports in the news of rice, Nigerian customs, killings, and deaths. Yet, none of these trigger-happy custom officer is facing trial over summary execution of a fellow Nigerian over rice. The raid on car shops and hotels is a topic for another day. A minor Google search will reveal more to you. If you think we are losing only humans over rice, then wait for this. September 2019, CBN governor announced that the government has given out the sum of 146 billion naira as loan to rice farmers under its Anchor Borrowers program. Yet, not a single kobo of this loan had been repaid. And our total budget for education and health this year is 132 billion naira. And you are still wondering why literacy is on the increase in Nigeria? It is because in Nigeria, rice is more important than health and education. We lose humans, money, and yet the rice is unavailable. As 50 kg of foreign rice previously sold at 13,000 naira is now being sold for up to 27,000 naira. That's 107% hike. While the local variant, according to a report by BBC, has risen to 100% increase. No wonder people will go risk their lives to buy it across border at 5,000 naira to come sell it at 27,000 naira, similar to drug pushing, you would say. Of all the funds spent on rice since 1960, including Operation Feed the Nation, if you remember, we have little or nothing to show for it. Reasons are not far-fetched. Our soil is not the best for growing rice, as Nigeria, according to the Index Mundi, a global data portal, is not among the top 70 countries in terms of rice yield per hectare. China has a yield of 6.5 metric tons per hectare of rice. Brazil has 6.1. Vietnam has 5.41. South Korea, 5.3. A recent report by KPMG Advisory Services put Nigeria at 1.8, while other reports put it at 1.1. Then one wonders why the fixation on rice, when we could easily be the largest producer or exporter of so many other crops. According to an article by Tosin Adeoti, after India and China, Nigeria is the largest producer of sesame seeds in the world. Nigeria is the 6th largest producer of cashew nuts in the world. In fact, Ogbomosho cashew is said to be the best in the world. Nigeria is the largest producer of cassava in the world. Nigeria is the 4th largest producer of edible aroid in the world. Nigeria is just the largest producer of, not just the largest producer of yam in the world, 70% of all the yams in the world are grown in Nigeria. Nigeria is the 3rd largest producer of millet in the world. Nigeria is the 3rd largest producer of sorghum in the world. We are the largest producer of shea butter in the world, and not to mention palm produce, cocoa, rubber, and granite. The list is endless. With our growing population and a government lack of interest in education, it's a practical impossibility to produce everything we eat. I would therefore advocate that we rather invest more in equipment, research and development in crops like the one listed above, where we have comparative advantage, and the gains therein can be used to cushion the shortfall in our rice production, rather than this unnecessary fixation on rice.